My mother was the most gentle lady that you could ever meet. She always had such a beautiful smile, and she was the best mom a girl could have. At that time, she met a coworker, and they ended up getting married, and I believe they were married for maybe about 5 years. Then everything changed. There was definitely signs of domestic abuse along the way, although looking back on it, being 16, 17, 18 years old, I didn't notice it. I wasn't even aware of domestic violence. There were episodes where she ended up in the hospital with a gunshot wound to her head. About a month before she was murdered, her knee was completely shattered, and he left my mom in the home, and she actually crawled across the street to the neighbor's house and knocked on their door, and they're the ones that took her to the emergency room. And that was the last time I did see my mother alive. A month later, she was reported missing. I received a phone call from my stepfather asking if I had talked to my mother, and I said no. I was automatically suspicious that something had happened to my mother. I received a phone call in April of 1987. It was the Dayton Daily News, and they had asked me if the police had contacted me. They said that they had found a body buried in the Dayton Daily News building, and it was under concrete. There was several phone calls going back and forth that evening, and then I was watching the 11 o'clock news, and they showed my mother's photo on the 11 o'clock news, and I just remember thinking, thank God they found her, because I just couldn't even think about going on with my life with her being missing. And then my sister and I grew up really fast after that. I was 19, my sister was 20, and it was frightening at 19 years old to see my stepfather walk in the courtroom. I remember getting on the stand, and he was right in front of me. It was one of the scariest things I've ever done, but it was really started my journey in being the voice for my mother. We were able to keep him in prison for life. He got 15 years to life, and that's exactly what our family wanted. If I could say one thing that I feel like I missed out on, and what he really took away from us, is that my sister and I really never got the opportunity to know my mother as an adult. I have good memories of my mother up to about, I would say, age 15, and then everything after that was very limited access to my mother at that point. Domestic violence is real, and for many years I really did hide from it. We just all need to spread the message and not tolerate domestic violence, and report it and give people the information that they need to get out of their situation.